Hi everyone, it's Vince. It is Sunday, February 26, 2023, with a few announcements and updates. First things first, wanted to talk to you regarding the leak at the floodgates on Floodgate Road. Uh, One gate is leaking on top of the levee on Floodgate Road. There are three gates in that system. The middle gate looks like there is some type of log that is stuck at the bottom of the gate that is causing the gate not to close and get a watertight seal. So we've been aware of this. The township was hoping that a few tide cycles would dislodge the log or whatever is stuck in that gate, and it hasn't happened. So this end of the week, our superintendent of public works contacted a dive company and a crane company that will come out on Monday to assess the situation. We need cranes. We need a crane because we have what are called stop gates. The stop gate. There are stop gates on the riverside and the creek side. So the crane will lift one of the gates, one of the stop gates, and put it to block the river water, and then the crane will block up the creek side with another gate. That way, the divers can go into that area, see what's going on with the gate, try to get that log or whatever is causing the gate not to close. Hopefully, it's just a log, and we can remove it and then test the gate to make sure the gate's not damaged. We want to make sure all the hinges are correct. We want to make sure nothing is lopsided or bent or cockeyed, because then we still won't get another tight gate closing. So we got to make sure that's all done. And again, we waited a few days because we wanted to see if the problem would solve itself, and it didn't. And this is not a cheap expense. This is an emergency expense. It's probably going to be close to $30,000 between renting the crane and the divers and the labor that is attached to it. And again, this is the Greenwich Township taking responsibility for a gate system that honestly a town our size should not have the 100% responsibility of maintaining that gate. A few years ago, the town paid $500,000 for three new gates on top of that levee, and we received no help. So, granted, the gates are located in Gibbstown, but the gates are helping surrounding towns all over Gloucester County, and it's not fair. And we would love to see some type of consortium of townships and public entities, county, state, federal government, that would help share the cost of maintaining the gate and levee system. So we're going to do whatever we can to keep our citizens safe, their homes, their property, and especially, obviously, the folks that live down on Floodgate Road. If those gates go, it would be a sad day. But we will be investigating ways to share the burden of this, of the levee system and the gate system. All right. Also, the pumps that are being placed on top of the floodgates are almost done. They're up. We're waiting, or the county is still waiting for more parts. The county actually is installing the pumps, and again, supply chain issues are having a rough time getting the final parts of the pumps so they can start using them when it looks like we need to turn these pumps on and get rid of some water. Next, I had a resident come to me, spoke to me about train safety, especially after the train derailment in East Palestine, Ohio. Looks like that train derailment was caused more by the train's braking system and not so much the train tracks. But the resident had a good idea, and they suggested I give a call to Conrail to see if there's any maintenance coming up on our train tracks. So I emailed a representative from Conrail, the gentleman that was in charge of the train crossing reconstruction of School Street. So I reached out to him to see if there's any plans to at least inspect, make sure our tracks are safe. I do know that the Rapano Avenue crossing should be getting done hopefully spring or this summer. So then we'll have two nice railroad crossings. But more importantly, we want to make sure the train tracks in Gibbstown are safe and are not likely to fail if something were to happen. So I've reached out to that engineer, and hopefully I'll get a response to my email. We all have been talking about the shopping center. It looks like ShopRite will be closing its doors in April or May and moving to a new store in Woolwich. I have spoken to the landlord at the Gibbstown Shopping Center, and they are very, very close signing, or I guess getting the last things in line for a new tenant in the ShopRite space. Looks to be a store called Grocery Outlet. It's going to be about half the size, so that's upsetting. But I'd rather have some type of grocery store in there than none. Hopefully by this time next year, the residents of Greenwich Township will be enjoying a grocery store and still have the availability to run out and grab some things. If you want to do some research, just do a quick Google search of Grocery Outlet. Their website is very easy to go through and to navigate, and you'll learn a lot about the grocery outlets. There's been a few, I think 2 or 3 opened in South Jersey, and then another 2 in Delaware County and Chester County that have opened. So it seems to me like they've been coming east. They started in California, and I believe they have over 300 stores nationwide. So hopefully this time next year we'll be enjoying the grocery outlet. Also, we had a Bunny Run meeting, and Bunny Run signups are starting to increase. And hopefully on April 8th we'll have a great day. And if we have good weather, we're going to have some music on the course to motivate you through the last half mile of the run. We'll also have an Easter Bunny there if you want to get pictures taken with the Easter Bunny. If your kids are with you, or if after you're done the race you want to get a picture with the Easter Bunny, that'll be great. So a lot of things going on, but we're rolling along. Everything's going well. If you need anything, please don't hesitate to give the municipal building a call. We'll be glad to answer any questions that you have. Remember, less Facebook, more face-to-face. All right, we get done more with we than me. I wish you nothing but peace and love, peace and love, peace and love. Have a great week, everybody.